morning, Year 4, and welcome to your English lesson of the 28th of January 2021. So what we're going to be learning today is to box up the model text about humans keeping animals. And we do this so that you can familiarise yourself with the structure of a balanced argument, ready to write your own balanced argument next week. So first of all, what I would like you to do for your starter is write the missing punctuation mark to complete the sentence below. So the sentence is, may I bother you to move seats? So think about what punctuation mark you need to add to the end of that sentence. Now I'm about to give you the answer, so if you're not sure, please press pause now. So you should have put a question mark at the end of that sentence because they are asking somebody a question. And what other punctuation marks can you use to end a sentence? So we have the question mark already, the exclamation mark, and the full stop. They are the three punctuation marks we use to end a sentence. As a challenge for your starter, I would like you to write a sentence that ends in an exclamation mark, which would be an exclamatory sentence, and also a sentence that ends in a full stop, which would be a statement. So again, what I would like you to do is read the text with an adult or a partner at school or a child at school. This time I would like you to read one paragraph each and also question your partner on certain parts of the text after you've read it. So today we are going to be boxing up the model text. In some balanced arguments, all of the points for go together and all of the points against go together. And that is like the model text, because as you can see, we have introduction, point for, point against, and then your conclusion. However, in some arguments, they are written for, against. So there will be an argument for, and then against, and an argument for, and then against. Now, today you're going to choose the box it up plan so it suits you, and this will be the structure that you use in week 3 for your own argument. So on Teams, I've attached 2 examples of the box it up plan. On the slides, I've only given you the structure that follows the same as the model, okay? But what I would like you to do if you choose the hot challenge is make it your own box it up plan and just structure it slightly differently, for, against. So here you can see paragraph 1, and I've put in the middle column some key questions so that you can look in the text and add the information correctly. So paragraph 1 is the introduction, and it introduces the argument and asks some key general questions about the context of the balanced argument. Then we move into paragraph 2, and that is point 1 for keeping pets, and there's some key questions here. What can a pet give to a human? What can a human give to a pet? Why are pets good to have currently? Then we've got paragraph 3, which is the second point for. What do animals cause little risk to? How can children benefit from pets? Do diseases from animals spread easily? Then we've got point against. So we've got, what does keeping a pet use a lot of? Why is dog mess bad? Why are stray animals dangerous? Do animals belong with humans? Then we've got the second point against. Why can keeping pets be dangerous for humans? And then we've got the concluding paragraph. Now in the concluding paragraph, it gives 1 point for, 1 point against, and then the opinion of the writer in first person. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to write in some key words that I would like you to include in each of the paragraphs so that you can magpie these. So if we look at paragraph 2, Firstly, I would like to pop that into the box. And I would also like to magpie without a doubt. They are key things that I want to include in my own. Then I'm going to look at paragraph 3. I really like where it's saying in addition and overall and as well as this. In addition. And these are our fronted adverbials to make sure we're starting our sentences in a varied amount of ways. And also, in yesterday's lesson, in the Antarctica and the school uniform balanced argument, there is a lot of fantastic fronted adverbials that you can magpie for your own writing. Then I'm going to go over to the next paragraph, and I want to magpie on the contrary and building on this. Next paragraph. Besides the risk and also. And then the concluding paragraph, in summary and conversely. So that is not the task that I've asked you to do, but I do want you to make a note of the fronted adverbials so that you can go back to this next week and use them in your own writing. So all you're doing is transferring the main points from the model into the correct sections. And when you've done that, if you want to go back to the reports from yesterday and magpie any of the fronted adverbials that they use, okay, there are some good points within those arguments. Let's just go back and have a look. So I particularly liked where it said, secondly, you've got secondly, that's not the one that I was talking about though. After considering the arguments on both sides of the issue, that's a good way to introduce your conclusion. We've got, it would be reasonable to conclude. That's a good way of introducing another point. We've got the word surprisingly. We've got the fronted adverbial in conclusion. Okay, so there's lots of words that you can go back and magpie from yesterday's lesson as well. So the Box It Up plans are on Teams as well as the modelled argument, and the files from yesterday are still available. So please, can you submit the Box It Up plan on Teams, or if you haven't been able to access that, submit it on the Year 4 email address. Thank you so much, and we will speak soon.